Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Ryan, and you're watching Motivation in Motion. You know what? I could have died 4 times in my lifetime, since birth to childhood. First one, when my mom told me when she was giving birth to me, it was really difficult for her because I am the fourth children in the family, and during that time, if you are giving birth through CS or cesarean, you're only allowed to give birth for 3 children. But fortunately, I was here. I was born in the year 1983. But everything is not that easy because when I was born, I am a yellow baby. Now, yellow baby, that's medical term. They call it jaundice. When I searched jaundice, if there's a severe jaundice, you could have a brain damage, or worst, you could die if you do have this medical, I don't know, medical disorder when you were a baby. So for me, that's already a miracle. That's already a miracle, and I was able to cheat death during that time. And then the second one, I remember we were in Camiguin Island together with my family, my brothers, 2 brothers and 1 sister. We went to a cold spring, to swim. And if you are a kid, you are so curious about swimming, even if you don't know how to swim, right? So I was looking at the water. It's so crystal clear that I thought that it's not deep. So when I tried to jump, I was really, really struggling because I don't know how to swim. But good thing my brother was there to pull me up. So again, that's the second time that I was able to cheat death. And the third one, it's still the same. Me and my friends, my relatives usually go for an outing. So we went to, I think we went to a cold spring again, and I was swimming there. Because I was 6 or 7 years, or 6 to 10 years old. I cannot really remember the exact age. But what happened was that I tried to call my aunt. I told her I'm gonna swim towards her, and then my aunt say, "Okay, yeah, don't worry, you can swim." So I was able to swim towards her. But when I swim back to where I came from, that was the time that it gives me panic because I don't know how to swim. But good thing my cousin was able to pull me up, and his name is James Koo, G Boy. So I really, really, I really remember that moment, like, or I don't know if it's my aunt who saved me. But yeah, during the time I was able to cheat death again. I mean that's the third time. And the fourth time, I remember we were in Hingoog, somewhere in Hingoog. There's a river there. Then my family and I went there I don't know, went for an outing, and then we swim. And then I was so jealous to look at these kids that are so. I mean, they can swim. They can swim easily. So I tried to swim, and what I didn't notice, that's the current was so strong that the current swept me or carried me. But good thing there was a guy there who seen me, and he was able to grab me to safety. So four instances that I was able to cheat death. Guys, why am I telling you this story? You know what? God, for me, God is not done with me yet. I could have died a long time ago when I was a child, but God is not done with me yet. And you know what? When God is not done with you, He's gonna do something, or He's gonna prepare you for something that you are not ready to do it. Like, He's gonna give you a sign. When I was in grade 3, 9 years old, there's a lot of students in my class during that time, like hundreds of students, but I was selected to be one of the guy who's going to read the Bible in front of our first catechism. Now imagine that one. There's a lot of them. Like I think there's hundreds of students during that time, but I was selected as one of the reader of the Bible, and I wasn't really a good student before. I'm not really an honor student. I get an award like with honors, but it's not first honor, second. But there are more brilliant people than me during the time, but I was selected, and it's so amazing, right? And the second one, I was in high school. My mom usually teaches children during the month of May because we have this Flores de Mayo, and she was absent, so I couldn't let that happen. So I took charge of teaching these kids during the Flores de Mayo, and after that experience, I feel so great. And you know what? The third sign, when I was in college, there was a prayer meeting in our house, and I was there. My mom, my dad, my siblings were there because my parents always wants us to be there during the prayer meeting. And this evangelical leader get my attention. Like he called my attention and he let me stand up, and he got a prediction that when I reach the age of maturity, I will be preaching the words of God. Something like that. But during the time, I was only 18 years old. Like, for me, it's so real. I mean, it's unreal. That's not me. That's not my cup of tea. Why should I do that? Right? But eventually, fast forward, like 15 years fast forward, I cannot imagine myself doing this video with you guys. I mean, again, Philippians 1 verse 3. If God is not done with you yet, if you have a purpose that God wants you to do, then He's gonna do everything to make you safe, and He's gonna do everything to give you sign for you to get there, to get to that place that you are supposed to do. So my message today is, God is not done with you yet. You may be feeling weary, or you may be feeling tired, sad, anxious, that life is so hard for you. You know what, guys? We have our all people has their own clock. Probably it's not yet now, but it's gonna come to you, because for me, I really believe that God has in store for you. You just have to search what are your gifts, and then after that, you shared your gift. All right. So that's my message from today. Taken from the verse from the Bible, Philippians. God is not done with you yet. Okay, just keep on praying, because God is not done with you yet. All right. Thank you for listening, or thank you for watching this video, and I hope you've seen value in what I am telling you, and have a good one. Thank you. Bye bye.